Hello and welcome to the Channel 1 Newsroom from our studios at number 5 Ola Hansen Lane at Tesano in Accra. I am Umaru Sanda Amadou. Coming up, heaps of refuse left in homes in Ashanti region as Oti landfill site ceases to operate.
So here's the ball no is a pilot must be and a sign wahai. A win to do more dear, or shake say a means to war. Means to say more than week, because all her has seen now share Hannah.
Health Minister Kwame Minta Kanda defends suspension of CEO of Konfanochi Teaching Hospital.
We then proceeded to direct the board to allow the third CEO to sit aside for 2 weeks and then investigate the PRO. Is it a decision I needed the approval of the House to do so?
United States Court approves former Finance Minister Ken Oforiatta's permanent residency application.
There was representation from the Department of Homeland Security, Department of Justice, the lawyers for Ken Oforiatta. After a 2.5 hour long hearing, the court came to a reasoned decision. The hearing has been determined, and Ken now has permanent.
Residents of Hong Kong in Accra unhappy over takeover of their streets by mechanics.
It's frustrating. It is annoying. I mean, you worked hard in life to try and put something for yourself and your family, a home, and you do your hard work 9 to 5. You come back home, expect to have some peace of quiet, but these people won't let you enjoy your peace and quiet. You come home and they've parked in front.
In Channel 1 business, companies risk 2,000 cedi penalty for failing to file annual returns by June 30. And in Channel 1 Sports, Black Stars of Ghana ready for World Cup opener against Panama. Grateful that you join us for the Channel 1 Newsroom on Channel 1 Television. We start off with sanitation issues, and heaps of refuse have been left in several homes and on the streets of Kumasi following a breakdown of machines at the Oti landfill site. Tricycle waste operators who collect the refuse are unable to do so because they have been stranded at the site for days as they cannot offload the waste. Channel 1 News' Ashanti Regional correspondent Tawfiq Mohammed has more in this report.
The situation has left residents with no option than to keep the refuse at the entrance of their homes as they wait for the waste collectors. Residents say the situation is having a serious impact on their daily lives and fear this could pose serious health risks. Some of the residents told Channel 1 News that their refuse has remained uncollected for close to a week. With the waste accumulating, many households are worried about the health and environmental risk, especially with the rains. The affected residents are thus appealing to the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly and other authorities to urgently address the challenges at the Oti landfill site to restore normal waste collection.
Well, actually, so here's the ball no is a pilot must be and a sign wahai. A win to do more dear, or shake say a means to war. Means to say more than week, because all her has seen now share Hannah a more than week. And then at least ball at 3 days. And even so, the 2 crowd now was a multi because maybe on one bar. But no more beginning, no more bola, no more United America, no more deco. But unfortunately, no more ambassador in Vietnam, says I will now. I say in Tiabestre, say, among indicating moves, said the canon, and then when you are inside the 19 clear. I mean, you're home to it.
There 4 days, 4 days, Nina Bola and Asia because on my cars na befa Bola a bimba. Aha, Ena, unni obi a contact so a obitumi aka se odi friend na wa ba befa. Sa na change no momba ya sesia ni sesia ankasa baby so na e dampo no ti say e dampo obiom enam cars na ebe fa ntine ema obia ejai yes government no yes ase KM boss yes amampanyufo say embo bi omo no omo mfa mbra na omo mfa mbegwe because I too much enya hanko a okọ areas abe bi bebra obia bola esisiase.
Now, the Eastern Regional Security Council has directed Chinese developers constructing the China Mall project in Koforidua to stick to the initial recommendations agreed by the consultants. According to RecSec, the construction of culverts is the only way the developers can return to site. Channel 1 News' Eastern Regional correspondent Neoni Amate Kanako has more in this report.
The China Mall project has come under intense public scrutiny, leading to its temporary closure by authorities. Subsequently, 6 workers were arrested by the national security during a raid at the site, which was declared a no-go area by the security operatives. The Eastern Regional Minister, Rita Akosia Ejei Awate, who chaired the heavily attended Regional Security Council meeting, says the only option is to have the Chinese developers stick to the plan.
We realize that the consultants for the Joy Daddy and China Mall, Joy Industry and China Mall facility is one engineer, Mark Nyamiche, who gave certain recommendations to the investors to undertake or to create a new culvert so that at the finishing of it, the people of Koforidua, New Joabin South, New Joabin North, and commuters are going to have a safe environment. After months, we realized Joy Daddy and China Mall has continued with the building of their China Mall without touching the COVID. Weeks passed, we visited and we realized the story is the same. The RCC, led by the regional minister, myself, our engineers, Urban Road, has instructed that our investors stop work while they attend to the recommendation made by their consultants. It has been weeks. Today we have met again. Our instruction is our investors should put a hold to the construction of the China Mall while they attend to the recommendation made by their consultants.
For the New Joabin Municipal Assembly, they will engage in continuous supervision and monitoring to see to it that the details contained in the recommendations are adhered to.
Currently, we've stopped the work. We want them to start with the drainage plan so that we will not be having issues with continuous flooding whenever it rains. So this is what the Municipal Assembly in conjunction with the RCC is doing for now. So we are waiting on them to also come out with their further information and better particulars and the physical implementation of what is contained in the plan and what is contained in the report. Continuous supervision, monitoring, just to enhance proper implementation of whatever is contained in the report.
The Eastern Regional Minister inspected the site and are standing strong with the recommendations made by the experts that the developers themselves brought before this structure was allowed to be put out here. Now they are saying that they need to go according to the recommendations and construct these culverts before work resumes here at the China Mall. For Channel 1 TV, Neoni Amate Kanako, Koforidua, Kenke Factory.
Now, residents of a community behind Kata Hostel in the Okaikwe North Municipality of the Greater Accra region have intensified calls on authorities to relocate all mechanic shops operating in the area. They argue that the community, which is primarily residential, risks turning into a full-fledged mechanic hub if urgent action is not taken. Channel 1 News' Philip Nilate went there to observe things.
At first glance, one might mistake this community behind Kata Hostel for a bustling mechanic enclave similar to Abosokai or Kokompe. However, this is not the case. The area is a residential community that residents say is gradually being overtaken by mechanic shops. According to the residents, the growing presence of mechanics has made life in the community increasingly difficult.
It's frustrating. It is annoying. I mean, you worked hard in life to try and put something for yourself and your family, a home, and you do your hard work 9 to 5. You come back home, expect to have some peace of quiet, but these people won't let you enjoy your peace and quiet. You come home and they've parked in front of your gate. The most annoying thing is the person who parked the car in front of your gate is a mechanic who doesn't live in the neighborhood.
This new Voxy epidemic, basically, this is the main place where it happens. This is where all the conversion from right-hand to left-hand drive happens. Basically, we don't feel safe. We have a lot of shady characters in the neighborhood with no proper explanations as to what they are doing in the neighborhood.
They lament that several appeals to the relevant authorities to address the situation have yielded no results.
I've been engaging the press, stakeholders, MC, regional minister and all. Nothing good has come out. So, as of now, our last resort is to come to Channel 1 and see the outcome. If nothing good comes out, we'll make this area uninhabitable. No cars will go, no cars will come. It's not a threat, but let them know they are there. Now, if they don't come to address the situation, we're going to tell them to come and please.
In a bid to improve the area and make it more suitable for habitation, the aggrieved residents outline plans to beautify and develop the community. They, however, insist that these plans can only be realized if the mechanic shops are relocated as soon as possible.
It's a big community. We want to be able to create a space where kids in the community can come, like a small park or play area. And we've also proposed to have a police station stationed also close by on one of the other streets. We propose all these things to them. We're willing to give our support. We're willing to, in fact, take up costs when it comes to creating these recreational spaces and the police posts. It's for our own use and benefit.
Residents within the community behind the Qatar Hostel in Accra are worried about the fact that mechanics are taking over their community. According to them, the authorities must act immediately because the phenomenon is having a toll on their livelihood. Reporting for Channel 1 News, I am Philip Nihlate.
Now, United States Court has approved an application by former Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta to adjust his immigration status, granting him permanent residence. The development comes as Mr. Ofori-Atta faces multiple criminal investigations and charges in Ghana linked to his tenure in office, prompting efforts by the Office of the Special Prosecutor, OSP, to secure his extradition. There's more in this report.
According to Frank Davis, legal counsel for the former finance minister, the decision by the U.S. Immigration Court followed a review of issues surrounding the criminal investigations and charges facing Ken Ofori-Atta, including actions taken by the Office of the Special Prosecutor. The OSP had previously declared Ofori-Atta a fugitive from justice while he was reportedly receiving medical treatment in the United States. His lawyers, however, maintained that he remained in contact with investigators through his legal representatives.
Kenneth Ofori-Atta was in the Immigration Court yesterday with our counterpart lawyers in America, and this matter was subjected to legal submissions. There was representation from the Department of Homeland Security, Department of Justice, and the lawyers for Ken Ofori-Atta. After a 2.5-hour long hearing, the court came to a reasoned decision. The hearing has been determined, and Ken now has permanent residency in the U.S.
Ken Ofori-Atta, who served under former President Nana Akufo-Addo, is facing multiple allegations in Ghana relating to his time in office. Amid questions over the prospect of an extradition request, the Office of the Special Prosecutor has clarified that Ofori-Atta's reported acquisition of permanent residency in the United States, where he is currently based, does not affect the criminal matters pending against him in Ghana. The OSP noted that its role concerning the former finance Minister is limited to extradition proceedings which are being pursued through the Attorney General's Department.
Now, the Vice Chairperson of the Public Accounts Committee, Davis Ansah-Opoku, has expressed concern over former Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta's failure to avail himself for questioning regarding ongoing investigations into his tenure. Speaking on the sidelines of the 2026 African Governance and Anti-Corruption Summit in Accra, Davis Opoku-Ansah says the Attorney General should consider trial in absentia. Channel 1 News' Manuel Ayama has more.
According to the Emprioso MP, the acquisition of lawful permanent residency in the United States by former Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta should not affect the criminal charges he faces in Ghana or ongoing efforts to extradite him. For him, Ken Ofori-Atta once headed a key national institution and should therefore appreciate the importance of presenting himself for questioning. He noted that a trial in absentia could help expedite efforts to bring the former minister back to the country to face ongoing legal processes.
The fact that somebody has gone for American citizenship or has gone for a green card doesn't mean that we cannot punish the person. If Ken Ofori-Atta has answers to answer, I think that he needs to avail himself to the authorities of state and answer it. I mean, we entrusted a very key institution in his hands. I mean, the Ministry of Finance. And if the authorities feel that there are answers that ought to be given, I think that we all must avail ourselves to doing that. And so the bit about waiting for Ken Ofori-Atta to come before he is prosecuted, I find it a bit problematic, because we can trial him in absentia. Even in his absence, something can be done.
Davis Opoku made the comments on the sidelines of the 2026 African Governance and Anti-Corruption Summit held under the theme Corporate Institutions and Public Agencies as Pillars of Accountability, Strengthening Governance Systems for Sustainable National Growth. According to stakeholders, while significant resources are allocated to the fight against corruption in some jurisdictions, African countries continue to devote inadequate funding to the cause despite corruption remaining one of the continent's greatest challenges.
Funding is an issue. The OSP is not being funded properly, and like we just saw, we spend only 0.28% on them. And not just are they not funded properly, their budgets are released from the Ministry of Finance. Can you imagine if Shraj or the OSP is investigating a Minister of Finance? Do you think the Minister will release funds to them?
It is a patient who finds no medicine at the hospital. There is a graduate who cannot find work after school. And there is a farmer or trader who bears the cost of institutional failures. This is why accountability is not merely a legal obligation. It is a moral imperative. And for us young people, the stakes are even higher for us. The future of Ghana does not lie beneath our soil. It lies within our institutions, particularly the public institutions.
Now, the Minister for Health, Kwabena Minta Kando, has defended the decision to temporarily suspend the Chief Executive Officer of the Komfo-Anokye Teaching Hospital, Dr. Pakwesi Beidu. The suspension came after management of the Komfo-Anokye Teaching Hospital announced a halt to emergency admissions, a move the minister says was in direct contravention of President Mahama's directive on the continuous management of emergency healthcare services. There's more in the following report.
On June 5, 2026, the Minister for Health directed the suspension of the Chief Executive of the Komfo-Anokye Teaching Hospital following the decision to suspend emergency admissions at the facility. The minister maintains that the action violated a presidential directive requiring healthcare institutions to continue handling emergency cases. The decision, however, sparked opposition from doctors at the Komfo-Anokye Teaching Hospital who embarked on a strike in protest against the suspension. Speaking on the floor of Parliament, the health minister justified the suspension, stating that it was intended to serve as a deterrent to other public officials who may disregard established directives.
In this case, I invited the CEO and I inquired whether what he has done was not contrary to the position of Mr. President. Mr. Speaker, the man admitted and apologized before me and other officers. Mr. Speaker, in order to send a clear signal, and punitive actions are meant to serve as deterrent. Mr. Speaker, we then proceeded to direct the board to allow the said CEO to sit aside for 2 weeks and then investigate the PRO. Mr. Speaker, is it a decision I needed the approval of the House to do so? Is it a decision I needed the House to do so? Is that administrative directive?
Meanwhile, the minority in Parliament has rejected claims by the government that an outstanding payment of $85 million is responsible for delays in the completion of the Afari Military Hospital project. The Deputy Minister for Defense, in a recent Facebook post, suggested that the contractor had demanded settlements of the alleged arrears before returning to site. However, addressing a press briefing, the minority dismissed the assertion, describing it as a calculated attempt to siphon state resources.
The Deputy Minister's assertion that the contractor, Eroja De Invest, EDI, is demanding $85 million before returning to site is a manufactured crisis. Let the facts be clear. No records at the Ministry of Finance or the Ministry of Defense support this outrageous claim. The financial facts are as follows. The original contract term of $180 million was a loan that has been fully paid. The negotiated additional funding of $19.3 million that is from the government of Ghana, GOG, for delays caused by the NDC's misguided relocations has been fully paid. Out of a subsequent $3 million claim negotiated down from over $6.5 million, $2.5 million has been paid. The only outstanding amount owed to the contractor is $500,000 United States dollars.
The minority has therefore called on the government to settle the outstanding $500,000 owed the contractor and ensure the speedy completion and operationalization of the Afari Military Hospital.
We demand value for money, and we will protect the public purse. The government must immediately abandon this fraudulent $85 million claim, pay the outstanding $500,000 United States dollar, and ensure that the contractor completes the remaining 2% of the work without delay for use by the Ghanaian people.
The House has since been adjourned to Wednesday, June 17. From Parliament House here in Accra, Charles Osukumi for Channel 1 News.
Meanwhile, former Asin Central Member of Parliament and former NPP presidential aspirant Kennedy Ohinejepo has criticized both the NPP and NDC over delays in completing the Afari Military Hospital. Speaking to the media after donating vehicles and medical equipment as part of his 66th birthday celebration, Mr. Japon said both parties failed to complete the project despite its importance to healthcare delivery. He urged political leaders to focus on national development rather than partisan politics.
I was the chairman for Defense and Interior. This hospital, NDC, it was started by President Kufuor, the locations and all those things. NDC came to start it whenever. When we came, I'm an MPP, but I have to tell you the truth. We're talking about Ghana and nobody. We didn't do anything. Read my lips. I'm telling you the gospel truth. I was the chairman for Defense and Interior. When we decided to go and inspect Afari, they stopped us. We didn't go. So I heard somebody talking 15 months. Has Afari Hospital been there for 15 months? We were there for 8 years. You didn't do it. Don't blink your eye. You see, we are not doing politics. I'm speaking the truth. This is Ghana. Stop that. We will criticize NDC, we will criticize MPP. That's the only way to go. I was chairman. NDC started it. Why didn't you complete it? You were there for 8 years, you didn't complete it. When somebody comes for 15 months, then you have a problem. Please, give me a break.
Well, on that break comment, we have to take a break. This is Channel 1 Newsroom on Channel 1 Television. Still ahead, campaign is raised 2,000 cedi penalty for failing to file annual returns by June 30. More on that after this break. Please stay with us.
Your health is in your hands, but at some point, it passes on to us. At Mintuba Hospital and Coloproctology Center, we believe that quality healthcare isn't a privilege, it's a right. Equipped with cutting-edge technology, we are fully prepared to effectively deal with all colorectal and proctological conditions. Our team of highly skilled doctors, surgeons, and nurses are renowned for their expertise in minimally invasive and painless laser, ligature, and longoproctological surgery. We are committed to providing a wide range of services to meet the diverse needs of our patients. Mintuba Hospital, your health is our priority. Visit Mintuba Hospital today or call us at 0244 581 541 or 0271 054 204. Mintuba Hospital, in to serve a peculiar health need.
As the sun rises over the city of Accra, its warm glow settles on one of the city's most thoughtfully planned communities, Lakeside Estate, and once again, something exceptional is unfolding. After the successful sale of our 4-bedroom Orca at Lakeside Hills, a new masterpiece is about to make its debut. An exquisite 4-bedroom story Orca home overlooking a breathtaking landscape of the Abri Mountains. This remarkable home now features a total floor area of 330 square meters, set on a generous 7,140 square foot plot. Step inside and you're welcomed by a spacious foyer leading to an open living and dining area, paired with a modern fitted kitchen with a stylish island crafted for the ultimate cooking experience. On the first floor, family living takes center stage. Spend quality time together and enjoy the convenience of a newly added infinite kitchenette, perfect for warming up your coffee or tea. For our esteemed homeowners who value privacy and productivity, a dedicated study area has been beautifully integrated into the design. This new home is a testament to trust, craftsmanship, and modern living. A space where elegance, comfort, and style come together effortlessly. Book your spot today by calling our sales expert on 020-477-5040 or 020-477-5042. Lakeside Estate, quality homes for all.
Imagine a life where every moment flows effortlessly, where every choice brings you closer to the life you've always wanted. Give yourself more ways to receive joy. Have more time to party. With G-Money, every moment flows seamlessly. Just pay and keep the good vibes going. Instantly top up airtime or data so you never miss life's special moments, because your memories together should matter more. Give yourself more freedom to celebrate. Pay bills quickly and seamlessly so nothing disrupts your moments. Have more financial control. With G-Money, you can effortlessly manage bulk payments and keep your business running smoothly. Dial *488# or download the app and explore the new G-Money today. G-Money. Give yourself more.
Hey, Kobe, you are sitting down there feeling very comfortable when some guy called Dixon is taking your sister out on a date.
Daddy, Dixon is a cool guy.
He's cooler than her other friend, Joshua.
Joe what?
Sure.
Hey, don't complete it. What do you guys send these uncomfortable names?
They make Colette's friends, like my Nigerian friend called Adegbemi.
Good day, sir. Yeah, look at them. And they are marching too. So, you're the dick.
Dixon.
Sir.
I'm very pleased to meet you, Mr. Blackson.
Oh, hi, Dixon. How are you doing?
The Blanksons airs every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. and is sponsored by Out Insecticide, Nasco Electronics, Lizzie Shito, Everpack, and Lily Rice on Channel 1 TV.
The vibe is too much.
Yeah, welcome back. Up next is Channel 1 Business with Nashika Caesar.
CNR Business is brought to you by EcoBank.
Hello, my name is Pamela from Customer Service. Please revalidate your account by texting your Ghana card number to 0500,247.
Hey, Abili, wabedim.
Madam, give me the numbers behind your ATM card. I'm calling from the head office.
An email was delivered across to our customers this morning.
Confirm if this is your bank account. 100,100,100.
Thanks for sending your bank card details.
Send the OTP now to avoid cancellation.
EcoBank will never call, email, send an SMS asking for your PIN, OTP, bank card, or Ghana card details.
Don't get played. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Hello, please, I'm calling from Customer Experience Center.
Hello, now you're welcome to Channel 1 Newsroom. Please
Thank you very much.
give us the business stories for the day.
Right, thank you. Now, companies that fail to file their annual returns together with their financial statements by June 30, 2026 risk penalties of up to 2,000 Ghana cedis, the Office of the Registrar of Companies, ORC, has warned. In a final reminder issued on June 15, 2026, the ORC stated that there will be no extension beyond June 30, 2026 for the filing of annual returns and the renewal of business names. There's more in this report by Daniel Sakiti.
According to the registrar, companies that have defaulted on filing annual returns for 5 years or more will be required to pay a penalty of 2,000 Ghana cedis, while companies that have defaulted between 1 and 4 years will pay a penalty of 1,000 Ghana cedis in addition to filing fees. The ORC said companies that fail to submit annual returns with their financial statements will be deemed non-compliant with statutory requirements. The latest directive follows an earlier notice issued on 28 April in which the regulator announced the June 30 deadline and urged businesses to regularize their filings. The registrar cautioned that continued non-compliance could expose businesses to the risk of being removed from the official register, potentially affecting their legal standing and ability to conduct business. The reminder comes as the regulator intensifies efforts to improve corporate compliance and maintain up-to-date register of businesses operating in Ghana.
Now, the Development Bank Ghana DBG has disbursed approximately 2.5 billion Ghana cedis to nearly 1,000 businesses across the country, with about 97% of the funding directed to micro, small and medium-sized enterprises. The bank says the achievement underscores its growing role in expanding access to long-term financing for productive sectors of the economy, particularly businesses that often face challenges accessing affordable credit from traditional commercial lenders. There's more in this report.
The achievement was highlighted as DBG marked its 5th anniversary. Speaking at the anniversary launch,
Chief Executive Officer of Development Bank Ghana, Professor Randolph Nso Ambala, said the institution will build on its performance over the past 5 years and scale up its interventions to deepen its impact on the private sector.
In the last 5 years, we have been able to create and sustain over 100,000 jobs. We have invested over 1.5 billion cedis in women-led businesses. We have disbursed a total of 2.5 billion cedis across the value chains of agri, manufacturing, ICT, and areas that we call the high-value services, which includes hospitality and tourism, which includes transportation, education, and health. So for us, and then we have been able to do all of this at a zero NPL. We have contributed remarkably to improving credits to the agriculture sector, and then we have also been able to establish the concept that long-term financing to businesses can actually be transformational.
The bank says it remains committed to strengthening Ghana's SME ecosystem by supporting businesses to expand production capacity and create jobs.
Our approach is partnership with the bank. So there will be a lot of businesses that have probably been doing business with DBG money and do not know. We have disbursed, as you saw, over 2.5 billion cedis to almost 1,000 businesses across the sectors that we have a mandate to invest in. So our impact is out there, but we do admit that the scale of the problem requires us to continue going at this persistently and at scale.
Let's now bring you an update on crude oil prices and how the local currency is performing on the interbank market. And that's it for Channel 1 Business. I am Nashika Caesar.
Thank you so much, Nashika Caesar, with CNR Business. To some other stories, now President John Dramani Mahama has launched the Ghana National Research Fund, describing it as key intervention to bridging the long-standing financial gaps in research and strengthening Ghana's drive toward industrialization and economic transformation. Speaking at the launch on Tuesday, June 16, the President said the initiative forms part of his researching agenda and government's push for accelerated industrial development. There's more in this report.
The fund is designed to provide sustainable financing for research projects. The President noted that although the idea had long existed, what had been missing was a sustainable financing framework, which has now been provided, as he acknowledged the former President, Nana Akufo-Addo, for facilitating its passage and assent of the law. He launched the research fund with a seed money of 100 million cedis and called on scientists and researchers to develop practical solutions to Ghana's challenges.
Across Africa, there is a growing recognition that true economic sovereignty cannot be achieved without scientific sovereignty. Countries that rely entirely on imported technologies, data, expertise, and solutions will always remain vulnerable. The future belongs to nations capable of generating their own solutions to their challenges. Ghana must be one of those nations. And that is why the African Union's target of investing at least 1% of GDP in research and development must be viewed not merely as a spending target, but as a strategy for competitiveness, productivity, and ultimately sovereignty. I'm pleased to announce an immediate catalytic allocation of 100 million cedis to support the operational launch of the Ghana National Research Fund for 2026. And so I'm requesting the Ministry of Education, in collaboration with the GET Fund and the Funds Governing Board to ensure the transparent, accountable, and results-oriented deployment of these resources.
Taking his turn, the Minister for Education indicated that government is taking steps to address concerns raised by the University Teachers Association of Ghana, UTAG, over delays in payment of book and research allowances.
President Mahama will not give UTAG an opportunity to go on strike. Therefore, your book and research allowance, I have a copy of the letter here signed by the Minister for Finance. What you may not be happy with is whether the exchange rate is the Bawumia rate or the John Mahama rate of the exchange rate.
Now, the Ghana Boundary Commission has commenced a development initiative in Agatuse, a border community in the Boku West District, to promote peace and cooperation among residents. The initiative forms part of activities marking the 2026 African Border Day. As part of the project, the Commission handed over a mechanized borehole to the community to provide access to clean drinking water. Speaking at the commissioning ceremony, the Director of Research at the Ghana Boundary Commission, John Chotovo, said access to clean water is important for peace, security, and improved living conditions in border communities.
Today, we are gathered with you here as part of our mandate to commemorate the 16th African Border Day. And the purpose of this day is to create awareness on the elimination of all sources of conflict along the international boundaries of member states and to make border communities peaceful, safe, and harmonious for socio-economic integration and cultural development. Now, the theme for this year's commemoration is strengthening human security in border communities between Ghana and Burkina Faso through sustainable access to potable water. The Ghana Boundary Commission is interested in the livelihoods of border communities because we believe that border communities constitute one of our key stakeholders.
You're watching Channel 1 Newsroom on Channel 1 Television. Still ahead, Black Stars of Ghana ready for World Cup opener against Panama. That story in a jiffy, please stay with us.
The best part of going home is family.
Sit up! Hey, mommy, my wife is cooking something delicious. Go here.
Hot pepper sauce, spicy.
Lizzie Shito, the Shito is Shito. Lizzie Shito, over fail.
Lizzie Shito, please, can I take some to school tomorrow?
Yes, my son, you can. Lizzie Shito, dear. Ebesu obiasu.
Lizzie Shito hot pepper sauce is spicy. Lizzie Shito hot pepper sauce is spicy.
For bulk purchase, kindly contact 050-168-3344 or 050-155-0998. This advert is FDA approved.
Radisro. Eteye simanisi. Doctor Semen koye operation. Cataract surgery. Nisro.
Minia.
So say sisi a Dr. Agawa ama operation ya yes simple okrom ha won't say sisi a there no ABS o
ABS and also ne
ABS na chese no anesthesia no bleeding no suture won't na hospital hokra nche obeji di senra mekoye surgery
sa
ani o se me di ye medwuma na yi se me ni da ho clear
wow na simple sa o se hospital by no
Dr. Agawa's Eye Hospital e Bentesano Police Station wa frewen ne ya 0501 534 498 and 0553 019 311
Dr. Agawa's Eye Hospital for eyes like new.
Yes, next. Hey, Nadia Benson, Asamo.
Me didn't tum. Mr. Freddy Calico just call me cockroach. Now, Mr. Freddy once now. Hey, is that you? Improve car. Yeah. Captain Mosquito, double the action. Me did it, Sasso spray. Mr. Freddy Sasso quell. Yeah, cool to my Sassa you down.
Sasso, come tum preko.
Get ready this July to step into a world where culture meets commerce, ideas turn into opportunities, and Made in Ghana takes the spotlight like never before. Welcome to the Northern Business Fair 2026. For 2 powerful days, the Jubilee Park will transform into a buzzing hub of creativity, innovation, and enterprise from the Savannah, Northern, Northeast, Upper East and Upper West regions. From beautifully crafted products, innovative packaging, fast-growing local brands and indigenous corporate bodies, every stand will tell a story of passion, resilience and growth. This is not just a fair, it's a full experience. It's a place to discover, a place to connect, a place to grow. This is your chance to engage with Ghana's most exciting SMEs, startups and homegrown brands all in one vibrant space. Dates Saturday 25th and Sunday 26th July 2026. Venue Jubilee Park, Tamale. Time 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Are you ready to showcase your business to the nation and beyond? Call 0205 973 now and secure your spot. Don't sit on the sidelines. Be part of the energy. Be part of the story. The Northern Business Fair 2026 is powered by Channel 1 TV with support from City FM, and it's proudly sponsored by EcoBank. The Northern Business Fair 2026. Your market, your connections, your growth.
Yeah, welcome back. Up next is Channel 1 Sports with Bernard Abekwatri. Abi,
hi Maru.
At long last, the battle against Panama is here.
Absolutely.
Charlie, should we be scared, Panama?
No, let us not be
I'm saying that,
the team morale in camp, I feel, is strong. These boys are aware that if they are unable to beat Panama, it spoils the entire campaign. The coach is aware.
If they don't finish Panama, then they can't finish nobody else. Who else? We have England.
We have England, Croatia.
Oh, Croatia. Hard Croatia.
Yeah, but they are an aging team. So Panama, a youthful side, they've got the strengths to players.
Yeah, but we're also youthful. Oh, we are not youthful.
Let's get into it, okay?
Please, give us the stories.
Let's get into it now. And Ghana take on Panama in their opening fixture of the 2026 FIFA World Cup at the BMO Field in Toronto. Ghana sits 73rd in FIFA's ranking after a stretch of poor showings that included their failure to qualify for last year's African Cup of Nations, though they topped their World Cup qualifying group. The The four-time AFCON champions have tapped Portuguese coach Carlos Queiroz to help turn the tides and guide the country to the knockout stage for the first time since 2010, and the veteran tactician has been speaking ahead of the game.
You reach one issue in the preparation. Yeah, we play one game, but was not only the only play that the team played. There were other games before that we took lessons from those games. In terms of preparation, life is simple for us in terms of football. One training is better than zero, two is better than one, three is better than two, and so. Two games is better than one, three is better than two. But if you only have one game, you have to take the best of that situation. We play one game, we train more. If we play more games, we train less. So at the end, the final outcome of football, it's always a mystery. So we never know, because there is no formula that gives you the success in football. It is what you have to do on the day, how much you are committed during the game, and special after all these years. To be honest with you, I have a strong belief that this is a game of players, and the moment we start the game, I count on my players, and they are ready for that.
Away from Toronto, let's head to Italy, because AC Milan have appointed former Manchester United boss Ruben Amorim as their new head coach on a 3-year deal. Amorim was relieved of his duty at Old Trafford in January after just 63 games. The 41-year-old replaces Massimiliano Allegri, who was sacked after failing to secure UEFA Champions League football. Prior to his dismissal at the Theatre of Dreams, Amorim described himself as a manager and not a head coach, inferring he was not being allowed to do the job that he was brought in to do. Well, that's the very latest from the world of sport. And I am Bernard Abekochi. You are going to stop paying Ruben Amorim because he's found a new job.
If you were, that's not my interest. If you were a player and you were scoring tomorrow at the game with Panama, and it's Bernard. Don't even say it's a goal. And it's a Bernard. That's Bernard Abekochi of the Channel 1 Sports Desk. And that's how we wrap up the bulletin on the Channel 1 Newsroom today. Before we go, though, a recap of our headline stories for you. Heaps of refuse left in homes in Ashanti region as Oti landfill site ceases to operate. Health Minister Kwabena Mintah Kando defends suspension of CEO of Konkwanochi Teaching Hospital. United States Court approves former Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Attah's permanent residence application. Residents of Hong Kong here in Accra are unhappy over takeover of their streets by Mekami. For more stories, visit our website channel1newsonline.com. You can also subscribe to Channel 1 TV on YouTube for more exclusive video contents from Channel 1 TV. Alternatively, download the Channel 1 Newsroom app and the Google Play Store for more news. I am Umaru Sandamadu. Thank you so much for watching us.
Ghana is built on stories. The dreams we chase, the challenges we face, and the change we demand. At Channel One TV, we bring these stories to light with truth, fairness, and courage. We listen, we question, we amplify. Because when your story is told, change begins. Channel One TV.
June is for business here at City FM and Channel One TV. This June, the ideas get bolder and the future of Ghanaian business takes center stage. Welcome to the City Business Festival 2026. For the entire month of June, 97.3 City FM and Channel One TV bring together the thinkers, builders, innovators, and dreamers shaping the future of enterprise in Ghana. From powerful business fora that spark meaningful conversations to insightful on-air discussions with industry leaders and change makers, to stories of resilience, innovation, and ambition from Ghanaian entrepreneurs. This is more than a festival. It is a movement of ideas, strategy, and impact. Whether you're starting small, scaling big, or simply dreaming of your next breakthrough, the City Business Festival is your platform to learn, connect, and grow. Join the on-air series every weekday at 9 a.m. on the City Breakfast Show on 97.3 City FM and at 11 a.m. with a repeat at 6 p.m. on Channel One TV. This June, let's challenge businesses. Let's refine ideas. Let's create impact. Call 0205-973-973 for further details. City Business Festival 2026, driving ideas into impact. The City Business Festival 2026 is powered by 97.3 City FM and Channel One TV in partnership with Absa Bank, and it's proudly sponsored by Absa Bank, MTN, Zondatech Ghana Limited, and Petra Trust.
From Accra to Buenos Aires, from Lagos to London, the world is locking in for the greatest football spectacle on earth, the 2026 FIFA World Cup. But before the first whistle cuts through the noise, there's a deeper rhythm to the game. Every badge carries history, every player brings a story, every number means something. Welcome to World Cup Central, only on Channel One TV.
Hello and welcome to another episode of World Cup Central right on Channel One TV.
Your home of football intelligence with African energy and global perspective. We're taking you beyond the highlights, from powerful eye-opening stats to sharp breakdowns of every qualified nation to insights that change how you see the beautiful game.
Their first appearance was in 1930 and their best finish at the World Cup was third place in 1930. That was a long time ago.
Every Friday at 3 p.m. we serve it fast, bold, and electric. No fluff, just pure football knowledge delivered with style.
You couldn't beat Norway, so if you're not at the World Cup, it's thoroughly deserved, so please stay at home.
World Cup Central, Fridays at 3 p.m. exclusively on Channel One TV.
This is where stories rise, where strength speaks, and legends are born. From hundreds of entries, only 10 emerged as the 2026 Channel One Community Legends.
You're 14 years. You're among me.
My name is Daisy Mina Entry. 32.
There's someone who is from Western North. Sefi Adofa.
We have it that wherever you travel to, home is home.
10 legends, 10 inspiring journeys, one platform. From struggle to success, from purpose to impact. Hear their remarkable stories.
In a place where almost nothing is available.
I have a foundation called Grace on Duty Foundation.
Whatever they are going through is part of the struggle. That should even give them the motivation to learn.
Because I'm a game changer wherever I go.
Tune in every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. and be inspired by the people changing lives in their communities. Only on Channel One TV. Channel One Community Legends. Real people, real impact, real inspiration.
Hi, good evening and welcome to our live coverage of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. This is World Cup Central on Channel 1 TV and your host, as always, I'm Gabi Affair. Show is very interactive, so send us your thoughts on what we'll be discussing today. It's match day. France will be taking on Senegal later tonight at 7 p.m. And then also we have a big update regarding Thomas Partey's situation, if he would be part of the Black Stars' first game against Panama. We've got all the answers right here for you. We're taking a very quick break. When we come back, I'll introduce my guest and then we'll get into the conversation.
This is where stories rise, where strength speaks, and legends are born. From hundreds of entries, only 10 emerged as the 2026 Channel 1 Community Legends.
You're 14 years, you're among, people who are...
My name is Daisy Mina Enchi, 32.
The someone who is from Western North. I go for.
We have it that wherever you travel to, home is home.
10 legends, 10 inspiring journeys, one platform. From struggle to success, from purpose to impact. Hear their remarkable stories.
In a place where almost nothing is available.
I have a foundation called Grace on Duty Foundation. Whatever they are going through is part of the struggle. That should even give them the motivation to learn.
Because I'm a game changer wherever I go.
Tune in every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. and be inspired by the people changing lives in their communities. Only on Channel 1 TV. Channel 1 Community Legends. Real people, real impact, real inspiration.
Get ready this July to step into a world where culture meets commerce, ideas turn into opportunities, and Made in Ghana takes the spotlight like never before. Welcome to the Northern Business Fair 2026. For 2 powerful days, the Jubilee Park will transform into a buzzing hub of creativity, innovation, and enterprise from the Savannah, Northern, Northeast, Upper East, and Upper West regions. From beautifully crafted products, innovative packaging, fast-growing local brands, and indigenous corporate bodies, every stand will tell a story of passion, resilience, and growth. This is not just a fair, it's a full experience. It's a place to discover, a place to connect, a place to grow. This is your chance to engage with Ghana's most exciting SMEs, startups, and homegrown brands all in one vibrant space. Date Saturday 25th and Sunday 26th July 2026. Venue Jubilee Park, Tamale. Time 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Are you ready to showcase your business to the nation and beyond? Call 0205-973-973 now and secure your spot. Don't sit on the sidelines. Be part of the energy. Be part of the story. The Northern Business Fair 2026 is powered by Channel 1 TV with support from City FM, and it's proudly sponsored by EcoBank. The Northern Business Fair 2026. Your market, your connections, your growth.
Hey, Kobe, you are sitting down there feeling very comfortable when some guy called Dixon is taking your sister out on a date.
Daddy, Dixon is a cool guy. And he's cooler than other friend, Joshua.
Joe what?
Sure.
Hey, don't complete it. What do you guys and these uncomfortable names?
They make Colette's friends, like my Nigerian friend called Adegbemi.
Good day, sir. Yeah, look at them. And they are marching too. So, you're the dick.
Dixon, sir. I'm very pleased to meet you, Mr. Blackson.
Oh, hi, Dixon. How are you doing?
The Blacksons airs every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. and is sponsored by Out Insecticide, Nasco Electronics, Lizzie Shito, Everpack, and Lily Rice on Channel 1 TV.
The vibe is too much.
Right, welcome back from the break. This is World Cup Central on Channel 1 TV. I'm Gabi Affair. We are here with you to run you through all the updates coming from the World Cup. Let me introduce my guest, but you out there, you can also join us with your thoughts on the text line that has been displayed on your TV screens. In studio, I've got Bernard Abeku and also Yai Jeminta, my two very good friends here with me to do today's discussions. Guys, welcome onto the show.
Thank you.
Are you doing good?
Fantastic.
Nice one. There's been a lot today happening. I mean, in terms of the Ghanaian bits, the Thomas Partey situation, the whole episode in there. And then later tonight, there's a big game. France taking on Senegal. Let me take just brief thoughts, right? Our senior colleague, Godfred Akoto-Boafo, followed the whole proceedings. He has a breakdown of what happened there and what it means for the player and the Black Stars' preparations ahead of the first game against Panama. Just quick thoughts, Bernard. Let me start off with you on that.
I feel this World Cup has been, or is filled with a lot of controversies because it's still ongoing. So it's been a lot of issues, and I feel that there's one man who is not in control of this tournament anymore. That's the FIFA president. Because you look at what had happened in Qatar, what has happened in Russia.
Yeah.
Those are the two places that recently hosted the World Cup, is it?
Yeah, 2018 for Russia.
2018 for Russia.
2022 for Qatar.
2022 for Qatar. There was a FIFA ID in the last World Cup, which gave athletes and supporters that direct access, per category into the place of settlement, or i.e. the tournament space, to have that thing run smoothly. But today, Senegalese fans are struggling to get entry into the United States for the World Cup. There's a footballer who has suffered same fate because of an issue surrounding him, which is not football related, which I feel is very sad. And football is supposed to unite and have better understanding than the other discipline, respectfully. But football is now suffering and behaving like the other discipline. Again, I use respectfully. Then there's a referee who's also been the center of attraction. Let's not forget that. And there's commercial bits that we are struggling with. We are watching games in 4 quarters, isn't it? And first quarter, second, third, and fourth, is it? And we are watching the game in bits. And it's this controversy, around this competition that makes it. It takes that. When the ball is kicked, of course, certain issues are going to go out, but the issues keep coming up. And I feel this World Cup is really suffering. Even transportation and fare increase and what have you. Russia had free train system running at a point. I feel it's sad we've gotten to this level of the competition, i.e. in 2026, having a 3-nation host a tournament, and we have all of these issues panning out. It's sad for the game.
Yeah, I'll come to you a bit later. But one of the issues, I mean, when we coming home, or if we want to just center it or focus around the Black Stars, has to do with Ghana's vice captain. He appeared in court today, not he in person, but his legal reps appeared in court today to hopefully just to reverse that initial stance of Canada, not allowing he entry into that country to be part of Ghana's team for the first game against Panama. Our senior colleague, Godfrey Akotoboaf, who is here with us, Channel 1 TV and CTFM, observed the entire hearing and has a breakdown for you, what it means for the player, the national team, Carlos Queiroz, and yeah, his entourage. Let's take a listen to that.
Yeah, so had to rush back quickly to do